Hey, this is a better environment for the non-dual videos. The trees and everything, water, just amazing, very alive. Makes you feel like you're part of it. But really, when you go out in the streets, you feel like you're somebody. Like you're facing people and like this. But yeah, so there's both possibilities to feel part of nature, part of life, and the other possibility is to feel separate. You're free, you can play both. You see, non-duality is not saying that you're part of reality. It's not saying that I feel part of nature. It's not saying that. And it's not saying that, oh, I am separate. It just says that these two are games. You can play any game. You can choose to play this game or that game. Non-duality. That means that the duality of contraction and being part of life are none. They're not real. That's all. They're negated. And yeah, this is just this is already known. This is not a new information. In a way, everybody already knows about it. It just seems that it's not the case, that I'm not playing this game or that game. But I play, you see, intentionally also. Intentionally, the intention game or the non-intention game, just being like this and spontaneously. You can play both. You see, being intentional is not a problem. Also, yeah, and it's just beauty. Once you see that beauty, you know, everything is secondary. It's your own beauty. How can it miss? It cannot miss. It's true, like you're truly in love, and then everything else is just secondary. Okay, you love the child pees on you, secondary. You're in love with this is peeing on you, life is peeing on you every day. And it's cute, you see. It's secondary, you see. People looking at you like this, what do you want? It's cute, you see. And you reply to them also, very strong. You say, no, this is not right. That's cute. Your own reply, you see. This being also, replying to nature, peeing on life, peeing and getting peed at. It's cute, you see. So so-called meditation practices and all, being happy is also, it's just in contrast to being sad. So you see the two sides of the so-called coin, and then you're okay, well, it's just one coin, so there is no two sides. It's just an analogy, you know. Yeah, you're poor, you become rich, you see. You feel good, you feel bad, you feel good, and the energy keeps emptying itself from both sides, and then energy is generated because the energy that was in the pain gets emptied out into happiness, and then that becomes contracted back, and then that gets emptied out again into happiness. So it's just like fuel. You have fuel, you burn it releases energy, you feel so much bliss, kundalini, whatever you want to call. And then that again gets contracted, and then you have to transmute it, transmutation. And you play that transmutation game of all contraction to emptiness. You're a man, you see a woman, you love her. This is emptying the man. The man is emptied out by the woman. And vice versa. She has to be so feminine up until the man is there. The femininity is also emptied out. Then after that, you just rest, you see. You have to rest because you got emptied out on the other side, you see. So the emptiness sets you free. But you see, it just keeps going back and forth. So getting emptied out or not are both happening. So they're both secondary to the fact that there is something that is here, that is getting emptied out or getting contracted. There's obviously something here that's always there and has always been and can play any game, you know. So this process of emptying and contracting and emptying, and keeps going up, there's a lot of energy gets generated. If you keep moving back and forth, there's so much energy that gets generated and transmuted, and then eventually it just doesn't end. You see, more energy, more happiness, more resultant energy, you see, of this movement, and then it just doesn't end. So, and the suffering is that you continue to try to empty yourself. This is the suffering. You continue to try to empty yourself, and it just doesn't end. There's always a higher bliss. There's a greater, transmutation of energy. Greater energy that can get transmuted. And because it doesn't end, so you just let go of it. You realize the suffering is that you're already trying to invest into transmuting your energy into love, into transformation, and we realize this is inherently suffering. Go, that is inherently suffering. You just say, okay, why am I so invested? You see, and you get completely. I won't say that you get transmuted, because it's more like, it's hard to say, but you let go of this idea of trying to generate more and more energy. And if you want to come back to it, it's okay. You can play the game after some time because you feel, okay, it's too much now. There's no energy now. I just need a little bit of energy. I can, do this, play this game, play that game. When I play that game, I'm capable of playing it. I'm good at generating a lot of energy from it, so I'll just play that game. It's okay. You see, nothing wrong. But it's not like an absolute, that absolute reality goal that will fix every little piece of dust on the screen. That will prevent dust forever. No. So this is the beauty. This is your freedom. So as more and more things become irrelevant, as you become more beautiful, you see, as you become richer inside, outside also, no problem, things become irrelevant. Eventually you become irrelevant. You yourself become irrelevant. When you become irrelevant, that's the beauty, that's the freedom, living or dying. The ancient Egyptians had everything, you see. Everything was irrelevant for them. Going out, conquering the world was irrelevant for the ancient Egyptians, you see. But only the life after death, that was the problem. They had to build these great pyramids and temples. That was for them the problem. But you see, when that even goes, when the need to have like perfect afterlife goes, you see, it's irrelevant. You can do it. If you want to build a temple for yourself, it's okay. Maybe it will improve your afterlife. Maybe you will have like a shazlong after in the afterlife. I don't know. But it's just irrelevant. if it happens or not. You know, like taking a lot of air, and then the air goes. Where does it go is irrelevant. It's like, you know, if it just goes and you know, I don't know. If it goes as smoke in the face of somebody, it's not good, you see. If it's a kiss, you know, maybe it's better. But it doesn't matter where the air goes. So you're like the air. You came in, you see, here, and then life will just spit you out. And when you get spatted out, nobody knows where you're gonna go. Just energy, free, you see. It can go anywhere. It can become luminous, just centered within its own self. You see, it can go directly towards a specific objective in the afterlife. It doesn't matter. When you're laughing too, the air is just going like this. The air doesn't have a lot of objective, you see. Maybe you can laugh before dying, you see. That's better. All right. I enjoyed, you see, a lot of wind coming. Oh, a lot of wind coming on the river here. The river is saying yes too, you see. Looks like the river is agreeing. It's also agreeing with this message, with this so-called message. You know, something is happening. There's a reply from the river. See you guys. Take care.